Guys, we're down here in the garage today. Gonna finish up putting the plugs in. I've got one in so far. Getting ready to do the other one. Figured I'd grab the GoPro and walk you guys through it with me. Got all the plugs laid out there. Got the oil filter on. Got it. Got the oil in. So here we go. Today we've got this thing sitting back here. We've got both garage doors open. Guys, I'm going to grab the camera and show you. These are all pretty open. I mean, they're pretty open spots as far as able to get into. This one, driver's side, kind of hard, I guess, just because all this crap is in the way. But really, if you get you a long extension like this, it's kind of a straight shot all the way out, you know? Sneak it up through there. The only one that was really any kind of a challenge, I guess, was over here on the passenger side. The one back there. This one, I don't know if you can see that in the dark. It's the only one that's really any kind of challenge, just because of this box in the way. But really, if you get some extensions and knuckles down in there, I think I used one extension and two swivels, two knuckles, and it really wasn't that big of a issue at all. So yeah, just wanted to walk you guys through changing the plugs with me. Hopefully if you change yours, it'll make it a little easier, give you kind of a heads up. I always like to, anytime I do something like this, I like to jump on YouTube, watch as many videos of it as I can, you know. This is something I made up. It's a magnet with on just a wire, and I use that to pull them out, especially on that one back there. I loosen them all up, then pull your stuff out, then stick this down in the hole like this, fish it down in there, and pull it right out. Works perfect. But even taking them out I think was harder than putting them in, which was odd. But really, no big deal either way. So we got the spark plugs in, we got the oil filter on, we got the oil in, still waiting on the air filter. But besides that, it's good to go. I'm going to get these plug wires back in, and then we're finished. Alright guys, we've got the plug wires back on. Plugs back in, obviously. Got the wires on. God, this is a good looking motor. I ran to the parts store. This hose had a little chunk out of it. I don't think it was leaking or anything, but I went and got that hose, replaced it, and this hose, the vacuum line coming off the brake booster, this hose, I replaced it also. It had a little nick out of it. Just going over stuff, replacing things, you know. Getting her roadworthy. I topped this off. It was just a little bit low. The power steering fluid. Bled the brakes, obviously. Fluid looks much cleaner. It was so black. It was the blackest I've ever seen it. It looked like tar. Especially out of the front brakes. It was horrible. But, alright. Still got the belt to put on. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that today or not. Hopefully I got the right one. Anybody who knows, comment and let me know. Got that. Still waiting on the air filter. It's still sitting here. I decided to do the little air lid mod, I guess is what you would call it, where you cut out the screens that go across here. So I did that. Resprayed it where it's black, where it looks nice. Waiting to do that with the air filter. I've got it on the trickle charger right now. So yeah, I'm gonna let it charge up a little bit more, have a full charge on it. I'm gonna start it, make sure I got everything back together correctly, make sure all the plugs are in good, make sure all the wires are back on. Let it run for a minute or two, and then I'm going to check the level of the oil, top it off if it needs it. Still got it up on jack stands. I like having a car up on jack stands. It takes away the rush to get it done and over with, kind of, where you can just put it up there. It's like having like a poor man's lift. I'd probably get some kind of a lift, but my ceiling in the garages would not allow for that. So probably clean some more in here. It's pretty dirty. You know, just have it up on the lift and play with, or have it up on the jack stands and play with it. It's fun. It makes it fun. Look at that. I love that brown interior with this green exterior. Alright guys, just wanted to keep you up to date, keep you up to speed on what's going on. I might actually take some of these parts off, like the, I don't know what that is, the map cover, I guess. Just some of these parts that are kind of dingy looking, polish them up. You know, just to make things look nice. I was looking, I do have I believe the stock injector still in there. I've heard these cars can have some issues with the injectors. So once we get everything back together, up and running, we'll see if they have any issues. I'll change them out. I'm not going to do it if it doesn't need it, you know. It's one of the main reasons people get into trouble with stuff. They start messing with stuff when it doesn't need it. Ain't broke, don't fix it. So just want to keep you guys up to date. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you later.